Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. That was a beautiful sunset, wasn't it? I think it was. But it's now nighttime, and we're already tired, so we've got a little bit of a journey ahead of us in order to get to Narcissus, a city we have heard much about from our hometown of Anvil, and who we are very, very excited to begin the process of journeying towards. Apparently, abundant riches await us. Now, supposedly, there's an inn, so we're going to stay the night, and in the morning, we will continue our journey to Narcissus. Now, it looks like there is some form of reptilian transportation available to us to get a little bit closer to the city, but where's the fun and spirit of adventure in that? So we are going to walk, and any adventures we see upon the way, we will stop and we will enjoy ourselves. Our first steps in Morrowind. Our first steps in Morrowind. Extraordinarily exciting. Hello, sir?
You've wandered into the scent of Nibel. Be most welcome. It's a good place to be introduced to Nibelese and dark elven drinks and cuisine alike. We offer beds, too.
Well, seeing as I am Colovian, I will take it as an opportunity to do both of those things. Let's see what you have, good sir. So we do need to return with a bottle of Cyrodiilic brandy and flint at home, but those are Cyrodiilic liquors. I don't see anything distinctly Nebonese about either of them. Do you have anything more Morrowind-esque? I don't see it. All of your vintages are of Cyrodiil, sir. Looks like you do have some Quama eggs, which I've heard much about, but no, we will be content to just take some of these fine beverages with us home. We need to restock the liquor cabinet with both of those. Well, since you won't come off the price, we won't even be doing that. We'll just take a bed. But tell me about yourself. I am Laudio Caris, publican. Tell me about the latest rumors in this place.
A noisy Shanathi was here earlier demanding the Legion release a prisoner. He was kicked out, of course, but he might still be nearby.
Need to do some settings real quick, just for you guys. Music we're going to take down slightly. Voice we're going to take all the way up. That way you can hear the voices. Alright, back to it. Alright, any advice for being in this new land?
Do yourself a favor and visit the inn.
That's what we're doing.
It might be your last chance to get authentic Nibelese food and drink before heading into Morrowind.
That's what we're here for. Not that I'm a fan of Nibonese cuisine, but...
Most of the Sirod's working septums Gate Pass are Nibelese. People from Nibne are known to be colorful, gregarious, and philosophical, especially in comparison to their Colovian brethren.
Yes, I know. And tell me about this Septum's Gate Pass. I know it's the entryway to Morrowind, one of them, so give me a little bit of a background on it.
Septum's Gate Pass is a border fort between Morrowind and Cyrodiil. Many peddling merchants visit here to sell their wares between the provinces. The Purple Road, a famous trade route, runs through here between Narcissus and Mir Corrupt.
Yeah, we passed through Mir Corrupt on our way through here. Any services besides yourselves?
Most of the services are in the main keep. There's a smith, an alchemist, and some peddling merchants. The Imperial cult has a shrine in the northern gate keep upstairs. And if you need rest, there's the Scent of Nibin Inn.
Yeah, we're here now. It's your inn. Very well. Give us a bed.
Yes, we have one available. It's 10 gold for the rest of the day. Do you want it?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Your room is upstairs. The last one in the corridor on the right side. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you, sir.
I'm listening.
Everyone knows you've got a price on your head. I don't want any trouble. Just leave me alone, and I won't call the guards.
What do you know about latest rumors?
A noisy Shanathi was here
Same
earlier
thing.
demanding the Legion release a prisoner. He was kicked out, of course, but he might still be nearby.
Anyone else to speak with?
Hello there. I could use a break. Would you care for a round of 9 holes?
Absolutely. What sort of stakes do we want? Let's do high stakes, baby. We'll bet 100 septims. I'm quite
I'm
a
not
good.
busy now. What do you need?
Where is that
Quite a
slave?
good play at 9 holes. Of course. Oh no! She won. Yeah. Alright, well, it was a good game, miss. I appreciate it. Bit of a messy pub, is it not? Hello, Sharble.
Strength is a virtue, friend. Welcome.
Want to share the latest rumors with me?
Cylindria Aspius is the head of the Census and Excise Office in Septim's Gate Pass. She's only here because her noble family in Cyrodiil desperately wanted to get rid of her. What could have been the reason?
I'm not certain. Tell me about this Narcissus we're going to be heading to.
It's House Lalus' greatest city. Almost all of the goods passing through here either end up in Narcissus or are coming from there. Follow the paved road east and you'll surely find it. You can also hitch a ride with the Guar caravan.
We will not be doing that. But tell me about specific places nearby.
The keep is on the northern wall, while the northern gatehouse in the eastern wall hosts the Census and Excise Office and the Imperial Cult Shrine for this fort. On the south side of the courtyard is the Scent of Nibin Inn. If you follow the road west, you'll eventually reach Mirkara, while the road east will take you to Narcissus.
Well, I appreciate it, but we've already been there. Who's the who's who in this fort?
Quinctius Malleus commands this fort.
Okay.
Vishnagal Natius takes care of the Imperial Cult Shrine, and Cylindria Aspius is the head of the local Census and Excise Office.
I understand. Thank you so much for your information. We're going to head upstairs. Having lost 100 gold. Ah. Oof. Well, it's not quite what we're used to, is it? Ah, well. Let's get some rest. Ready for the journey ahead.
I'm not busy now. What do you need?
So where are you from?
Ah, they've closed it behind me. We'll have to take the picture looking back out on the other side of the border. All right. Chat, we're stepping into Morrowind for the first time. One moment here. Be right back. Alrighty. Back we are. And just like that, we've taken our first steps into Morrowind. This needs a painting to commemorate it. Do a pencil drawing. Oh, we're going to rotate the paper. There we are. Thank you for moving out of the way. Very polite, sir. And we're just going to call this our first steps into Morrowind. Oh, well, we definitely don't want that. I like that a lot. We're going to call that first step into Morrowind. You must be the Shanathi we were told about.
You there? Will you help me deal with these Imperials? Sharaja Solani, a good friend, hasn't returned home, and I've heard they were taken by the Legion here at the border.
Let's hear about this.
Yes, I've heard the Imperials have him, but when I asked for information, they kicked me out. If they're willing to work with you, you may be able to find a way to free him. Will you help me?
I shall.
Thank you. Ask the Legion in Septum's Gate Pass and learn what you can. Let me know what you find.
I have a bounty on my head, friend, so I'll have to be careful on who I speak with. But we'll try. You look like you won't arrest me just for talking. Tell me about Sharash Solani.
That's the Shanathi that Ergnan is watching over in the holding cell in the main keep.
Ergnan, okay. Main keep. We're going to need to be careful here because I have a bounty
Well, go ahead.
And nobody knows who I am here, so I can't easily get out of it. Yeah, 0 reputation in this country. So we'll have to be very careful on who we speak with.
What can
I'm on
do
duty.
for you?
I know who you are. You're nothing but a petty thief. I can't afford to associate with common criminals.
Wow, my reputation is not doing too well right off the bat here, but I'm not here to talk about that, sir. I'm here to talk about Sarich Asalani.
You'll find him in the holding cell on the bottom floor. Bergnan is responsible for him. The circumstances surrounding him are a bit messy.
I understand. I'd still nevertheless like to speak with him. Holding cells are typically below.
From where do you
Ergden.
hail?
Hello, Ergden. I know many of your people hailing from Anvil. Oh my goodness, you're kidding me. I don't think I have anything severely stolen, so I'm going to pay it and see what happens. Pay gold. Let's go ahead and get this off our chest. Okay, well, we've been left shirtless, but that's okay. We're going to be getting a new shirt at any rate. And we've lost a lot of the goods we were going to sell. A lot of the stolen goods we were going to sell are gone. A pity. Okay, so we need a clothing store badly. But at least now we can investigate a little bit further on this matter. Let's eat some almonds, shall we? Man, that left us with almost nothing as far as sellable goods. That's quite funny. That is quite funny. Oh, always. Yeah, welcome in, Moscow Master. We have started off a little bit rocky here. We had a bounty that followed us from Cyrodiil, and that quickly turned into him ripping the stolen shirt off our backs. So, there's that. But now we can at least talk to him.
You're here about the prisoner, Sharicha Salani. Seems like a popular fellow. His friend came earlier, loudly demanding that we free him. He couldn't be reasoned with, so we has to escort him from the premises.
Well, tell me a little bit about this situation here.
He's the Shanathi in the holding cell here. We arrested him over the border in Cyrodiil on suspicion of sapphire larceny. He's already served his time, so I'd like to let him go. The thing is, I can't until we confiscate the sapphires he stole, and well, he swallowed them.
Oh dear.
Since we arrested him, he's clearly been in terrible pain trying to digest those sapphires. He even seems to be having some kind of hallucinations about plume eggs and skyrenders. We've given him all the potions we could think of, but none of them have had any effect. Like I said, I'd like to let him go, but I think he's done for. It's sad, but we're out of options. So we're just waiting for him to pass away so we can get those sapphires back. If you know him, now may be your last chance to say farewell.
This guy has been waiting for me to bring him a cure for about 5 months in my game, since I keep forgetting to bring this stuff to him. Well, my mercenary it leaves a job incomplete, if he can help it, so. Last chance to say goodbye. So why did he eat sapphires? Interesting, okay. Well, let's go talk to him. Now that I have no shirt on my back, I'm still strapping. You can tell I work out. Hello, Sharish.
You heard the story from that Imperial soldier, but I assure you, I'm not delirious. Please listen to me. My life is in danger. and all I need is 2 ingredients for a Shanafi remedy to help me pass the sapphires I swallowed.
Okay. Well, tell me about yourself a little. Before we get into that, what brought you to this state?
That's me. Will you help me with the Shanafi remedy?
Since you don't want to open up, sure. But I'd like to hear more about you, but okay.
Yes, that's right. When those Imperials arrested me, I panicked and swallowed my sapphires. Now I'm in awful pain and may even die. But the guards won't let me go until they can confiscate the sapphires. They forced several potions down my throat, but it's meaningless. The only thing that'll help me pass these sapphires is a Shanafi remedy. All I need is a Quoom egg and some Skyrender venom. Will you gather these ingredients for me?
Yes. Hopefully I can obtain some of the sapphires.
Finally, someone willing to listen. Thank you, thank you. As for where you can find the ingredients, the Quoom egg should be easy enough. Find one in a Quoom breeding cave or for sale by Shanafi merchants. The Skyrender venom, however, may be more difficult. You can harvest it from Skyrenders, usually found around their hives nestled in the canyons, but they're fearsome creatures. Some alchemists may carry it as well. Best of luck. I'll hold out as long as I can.
Hang on, friend.
Our people have lived in the Red Canyons for thousands of years. We prefer to be left alone, and the settled Dunmer have learned to respect that. Though they do not understand the land as we do, we can find common ground with them through our shared worship of Amzavi.
Ah, so you're Amzavi worshippers. Let's see. So what's the background and the plan for this playthrough? So there is a prologue video that Phil joined me on as my manservant. And essentially, I am the Marshal of the Seas in Anvil and have come to Morrowind seeking my fortune as one of the wealthiest mercenaries in Calovia, hearing about the various problems in Morrowind. I'm not off to a great start because I made some powerful enemies in my rapid ascension there. And this has actually led to me having to pay a fine and having the shirt that regrettably was stolen being ripped off my back by these Imperial cats here. So we are off to a pretty rough start, but at least the bounty is cleared and we can proceed with this, proceed with the border crossing now. Pyratosis says, hey, I made it to the middle of the stream. Actually, we're not quite the middle. We just got started. This is going to be kind of a nice, plotting, take our time kind of playthrough. I'm planning on really getting in deep to some of the lore here, guys. So these are going to be long and very, very thorough. And this is my favorite character I've made in a long time. So I think we're going to play this one out. So I always say that, but Fashion Scroll stream. Yes, I can't wait to see what kind of shirts match our equipment once we get to Narcissus. I'm very excited. Sounds like our first stop in Narcissus should be buying some nice local clothes. Yes. Yeah, blessed. Fashion Scrolls. We made it to the middle of the stream. Yep. I am going to get screwed into a close open. Lamau says Levy. Ooh. Well, best of luck with that. That's no fun. I was hoping he would tell us where the Shanathi were so we could buy a Quoom egg, but alas. Tell me about the Dunmer from your perspective, because I'm new here.
We are the dark-skinned, red-eyed, elven people of Morrowind. The Westerners call us Dark Elves, but we prefer to call ourselves Dunmer.
Okay, Dunmer it shall be. Let's go try to find you those ingredients, good sir. Any leads for me, Ergnin?
I do wish something could be done for that poor prisoner. I'm sad to say that I don't think there's anything we can do for him. His hallucinations seem to be getting worse. He's not long for this world.
And what do you think of this Shanathi remedy? Where can I find some of these ingredients?
Potions didn't help him, so I don't see why such a remedy would. I won't stop you, though.
Very well. Well, I'll take my leave, sir. This has been a horrible experience, I'll have you know, sir. But I wouldn't expect Nibonese to know any better.
Keep moving.
At least from his point of view, as a Colovian, knowing that the Dunmer are proud xenophobes, yes, I think we should get some native-style clothes. That's true. This is an opportunity to get some native clothing.
Keep moving.
And look at that. Another bounty has been added. Oh, my goodness. As I stated, I've made some powerful enemies, friends. Somebody doesn't want me here. Okay. Well, let's just make our way north. Or west, it should be. Or east. I don't know my directions very well, as you can tell. So are you just getting money added to your bounty at random? I am. Yep, that has to do with... Oh, and there's a Quoom right there. Well, that was easy. That was very easy. Hello, Quooms. I've read about your kind. Ah, and of course one of you as well. I've heard of the pestilence you guys cause. Ooh, these will be valuable back in Cyrodiil. Yeah, fun gimmick. Hopefully it doesn't become trivially easy to deal with. Oh, it's already trivially easy to deal with due to... So do we just kill Quooms, or is there eggs somewhere nearby? I don't see any Quoom eggs, so apparently one of you must die. Ah. You're almost too cute to kill, but alas. Quoom Franz? Well then. That wasn't very promising. Ah, well, we found our first adventure. Adventure ho. Did that skeleton just cast a spell on me? Huh. Mighty scrolls. Robbing an ancestral tomb first thing in the province. I am starting to think all those bounties are justified. Nonsense, sir. I am a noble and a gentleman. These folks are dead. They don't need it. These guardians are rowdy. Sariani, oh, this is a sermon. I'm not interested in religious gibberish. Away with you. This has been promising already. My current character would be horrified. Well then. Paper is always useful for my drawings. Seems safe enough. Oh, Speaker of the Dead and Diviner of the Temple. Oh yeah, she'd want to kick my ass. Jackpot. That's what we like to see, guys. When we go on these adventures, that's what we like to see. I'm still shocked at that skeleton throwing magic at me, though. That was unexpected. Have you ever done the Speaker of the Dead quest line, by the way? I have not yet. That'll be exciting. That'll have to be a different playthrough, though, sadly. This character is a little different than the typical virtuous gentleman I play. Always probe. A wealthy Dunmer lived here, I'll tell you. Oh! 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 Yes, please. I somehow only realized it was a thing on my most recent playthrough. It's so cool. It's unlocked after the Almost There Temple quest line. Highly recommend it. Actually, I highly recommend every Temple quest line. They're all well made. Temple got a lot of love from Tamriel Rebuilt. Yeah, there's some really good stuff there. Good pilgrimages and everything else. We'll make some on-the-fly repairs to our gear. Good Lord, what are you? Good Lord, a Bone Lord? Terrifying. Utterly terrifying. Ooh, that would be a great bowl for pearls. Bony boys, yeah, very scary. Kite and sickle, I've never seen such a thing, but we'll leave it. Doesn't seem particularly valuable, and I have a nose for such things. In regards to kite and armor, I would like to read that, so brush up on my Dunmer traditions. That was just a glass bottle. It can stay. It can stay. There we have now. Ah, this door is a tad stubborn. Good thing we have plenty of lockpicks. Oh, another one. I don't like these things. Ground Drumpier seeds? Grand Soul Gem, identifiable as grave goods. What in the hell is a grave good? And an adamantium axe. These shall go in the collection when I get back home. You are desecrating the family Dunmer tombs. It's what you get. Wow, so they actually keep track of what are grave goods in this country. What an interesting thing. to do. We have no such standards in Cyrodiil. Well then, we will have to make sure that we obscure these goods from the guards until we can get them carted back to Cyrodiil. Exciting times, though. Well, huzzah! Gentlemen, our first adventure was a right success, yes? Anyway, what were we doing? Oh, yes. Remedy for the gentleman. I have an idea for a house rule that might be fun. I'm all ears. What in the blue hell are you? Go down easy enough. That we must explore. We have to. I believe these are known as ailets. Enemies in Cyrodiil will probably be able to have him executed once he's imprisoned. Yes, so we're definitely never going to jail. I think that's a good rule that we absolutely will stick with. Yes. Is that a cave up there? No, it just looked like a cave. Oh, what a beautiful land in its own way, though. So he has to always pay off his bounties or avoid the guard till he can... Yep, absolutely. Great rule. We will adopt it. Now again, I'm quite rich, so I don't think it's going to be a massive problem for us. But I still like it. Until we actually go home for our first foray back home, you won't believe how rich we are. And it's crazy. Back, you foul creature. Get away from me. Another place already? This place is full of adventures. My danger sense is ticking.
You will suffer greatly.
Get your shoes on, buddy.
Your wounds are great.
Ooh, I've heard much about this Hackalo. We'll certainly be taking that. A yam orb? The vanilla long blade animations feel funny to watch now that I've been using reanimation for so long. Ooh, we've got coursed, which is one of my favorite beverages. We've got some moon sugar. Excellent. I feel as if we're doing quite well, honestly. I assume that this is very much like I assume this is very much like Cyrodiil, where bandits have no rights. Yes, I would certainly hope so. Not digging it. Doesn't go with the blue shirt too well. Yeah, looks like we're smuggling Colovian goods here. Oh, I shouldn't have forgotten my adamantium bow when I packed. It would have been very useful here. Oh! A tricky one. Oh, this is a bad area for this. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. Oh no, don't die. Oh no. I'm gonna die. Oh shit. I tried. Oh. All right, back at the grind. Yeah, you already watched to death. As strong as my character is. Just came to that one unprepared. Yikes. Good thing I'm built of sturdy stuff. I'll just be knocked out for a little while. That's embarrassing. Any difficulty mode or just bad luck? Just bad luck. Just killed you, literally just opened the stream. Lightning magic, the bane of my existence. Oh, I'm all the way back here. Oh, okay. At least I can see what was taken from me and what I lost. Not much, honestly. The cats took my velvet pillow, though. Yeah, lightning magic is shitty in this game. Well, we have a second chance, chat. We have a second chance, so I actually think we're going to play this well, and we're going to find our Thieves Guild counterparts in Narcissus or wherever. That way we can at least get the bounties off, yes. I'll tell you, my character had bad dreams last night. My character had some truly, truly awful dreams last night. Well, I would love to play it that way, but we've already accepted a quest. So we are going to have to play this safe. Oh, goodness. Okay.
I'm not busy now.
Glory and honor.
Yeah, nightmares about Pudge Rule, yeah. Poor Pudge Rule. So we're going to do a quick dungeon recap to get back where we were. This shouldn't take long. Yep, take my stuff. I know. I'll be robbing that chest later on, though, just so you're aware, little guy.
You're here about the prisoner, Sharachis Alani. Seems like a popular fellow. His friend came earlier. loudly demanding that we free him. He couldn't be reasoned with, so we has to escort him from the premises.
You has to, huh? Okay.
He's the Shanafi in the holding cell here. We arrested him over the border in Cyrodiil on suspicion of sapphire larceny. He's already served his time, so I'd like to let him go. The thing is, I can't until we confiscate the sapphires he stole, and well, he swallowed them.
You did hear a beer being cracked, yes. Man, that mic picks up everything.
Since we arrested him, he's clearly been in terrible pain trying to digest those sapphires. He even seems to be having some kind of hallucinations about Quoom eggs and Skyrenders. We've given him all the potions we could think of, but none of them have had any effect. Like I said, I'd like to let him go, but I think he's done for. It's sad, but we're out of options, so we're just waiting for him to pass away so we can get those sapphires back. If you know him, now may be your last chance to say farewell.
Yeah.
You heard the story from that imperial. Yes, that's right. When those... Finally, someone willing to listen. That's me. Will you help? Our people have lived in the Red Canyons for thousands of... Do you have the ingredients for me?
Not yet, but we will.
Please hurry. I'll try to hold...
All right. Let's go speed run the dungeon real quick. Not how I wanted to come into this country, but it is what it is.
The Nine and the
Oh, wrong way.
Hello, citizen.
Not a great first experience as far as being processed through the border, I'll tell you. Certainly not befitting a man of my stature. Well, let's look on the bright side. Maybe we roll better odds here and get a Quoom egg. They're so cute. I hate killing them. They're so cute. Damn. Quoom eggs are scarce. Hell out of my face. Where's the scary one at? There was a war wizard in here last time. Did he just not spawn this time? Okay. And another bounty added to my head. Great. Yeah, actually, the rolls are much shittier this time so far. No paper this time. Get those skellies. Yeah, that's what we do here. We punish skellies. Yeah. I like that. That's very nice. Oh no! Bone walkers. All right. Well, it seems like that bad dream I had was more like a vision. I distinctly am getting deja vu from putting this blue shirt on. Deja vu is strong. Oh, that's scary. Holy hell. You're still not dead? Good lord, creature. Bone Lord daggers? Ooh. Fearsome Guardian. You less so, Skeleton Warrior. A little bit of a stubborn door here. There we are. See what fresh horror awaits us here. Just a regular Bone Lord here. Very well. That's quite a first treasure, I've got to say. That is quite the first treasure. Adamantium War Axe right off the border. Very cool. All right, let's try to avoid our dream fate this time, shall we? Yeah, we're not messing with cliff racers here. We are anti-cliff racer. Perhaps we can do some good to thin these foul creatures out. We're definitely going to be visiting that Daedric ruin. Looking forward to that. I am told that the Dunmer have a much less careful relationship with the Daedra than we have in Calovia, or even more than the Nemenaeans. I'm told they actually have a pretty close relationship with Daedra. There's a shrine of Clavicus Vile in the middle of the Bazaar of the Abekian. There is. But it's typically frowned upon, and many Colovians actually see that as an aspect of Zenithar, which is found to be heretical, but nevertheless, it is a belief that persists, right? In general, you just won't find nearly the extent of worship. It's the land of 1,000 cults, but the 9 divines are predominant there. Whereas from what I've read, and it could be wrong, Morrowind has a very, very big split between the Tribunal Temple and Daedra worshippers. Well, not in Dresslands, they do both. Ah. I've heard of the dress. Slavers and salt rice farmers, yes? Speaking of salt rice, there it was. Honorable gentlemen. I am told.
I have you.
Yeah, revenge is sweet, motherfucker. Nope. Fucking. Of course. Really? Okay, this has got to be a joke. Oh no. Old man, you have been a pain in my ass. I'm glad you're dead. Holy hell. Insane. I'd say that, but the TR team doesn't seem to have a consensus on what direction to take with Dress yet. Well, they've got plenty of time. They got plenty of time. That's the good news. Probably going to be years. Oh, wow, these bandits are fierce. These are fierce bandits. Gotta tell you. Oh my God! Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Indeed, they weren't kidding. Narcissus is no joke. Narcissus don't play. I was kind of hoping we might get a small snapshot of them like we did with the Waters March. Yeah, if it would have been more concrete, I think we might have. I think the Tribunes might be sending you a sign not to rob this tomb. Well, the tomb was fine. It's these filthy bandits that are giving me fits. But you know what? We're just going to stick to the quest. We will mark dungeons for later when we're better equipped. Yeah. Bad dream and all. We're just gonna stick to the wilderness and try to find the Quumegs. Send you a sign not to rob this tomb.
Outlander.
Okay. Wow. Humiliating, to be frank. I am level 18, guys.
You're here about the prisoner, Sharich Salani. Seems like he's the Shanath since we arrested him.
You heard the story from that. That's me. Yes, that's right. When those... Finally, someone willing to listen. Our people have lived and our people have lived. We are the dark. Our people have...
You're 18? All right, giggity. And Graves getting turned on by my absolutely impossible physique, it seems like. Level 18 and Daedric armor invested by random homeless guy. Yeah, it's embarrassing. Not gonna lie, a little embarrassing. But they don't play. They weren't kidding that this is like a mid to high level area. They were not kidding. Again, I've beaten. I have to stress, guys. Nobody's Caius Cosades. Let's be honest with ourselves. So it's obvious that we can't get Quoom by killing Quoom. So we need to set out and find the Shanathi is what we need to do. So let me talk to this guy, something I should have done to begin with. Hello,
Yes,
buddy.
Have you been able to free Sharich Salani?
No, but we want to talk about that.
Please hurry and free him.
I need a remedy.
You need to find a Quoom egg and some Skyrender venom. Please hurry so Sharich Salani can be free.
Thanks for the advice on where to
Please
go.
hurry and free him.
Clown. I mean, yeah, if you want an egg, you don't bash a chicken with a rock. Silence. Depending on the state of the chicken's pregnancy, that very much could help, I feel like. I don't see any Quoom here, so we'll keep searching. I don't know how they do things in Morrowind, but rock bashing is entirely acceptable in Colovia. Really? I thought Gwar were friendly. Eggs are massive relative to the size of a chicken. They spend less than an hour fully formed inside the bird. It's painful to have them. Ooh, I bet. I need some Quoom. Oh, the flying jellyfish I've heard so much about. Admittedly, the size of a ratio of an egg to animal is very different for Quoom, certainly. Okay, so this search is not yielding many results right now. You're almost too cute to kill, not you. This one's friendly though. Oh, no, never mind. I'm looking for Quoom or Skyrenders. Quoom or Skyrenders, please. What's that silly looking little thing over there? You silly looking little thing. Oh, you're mighty. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Holy hell. Is it? I thought it was the Armun Kaguti. Again, I just want to point out this character has beaten Drew Queens, Ancient Vampires, and Alien Sorcerer Kings. I just want to point that out. Just want to point that out. Being humbled right now. Armun Kaguti is weaker. Okay, yeah, I thought that those were a little...
Good for the Empire, good for all.
Maybe I better just head to fucking Narcissus. I think that's what we're going to do. You can buy anything in the big city.
He's the Shinathi since we arrested him.
You heard the story from that Imperial soul. Yes, that's right. When those Imperial... Finally, someone willing to... That's me. Will you help me with the Shinathi remedy?
Yes. I have Goldbrand and Speaker of the Dead armor, and defeating one was a bit of a struggle on 50 difficulty. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're heading to Narcissus. I'm over it. I'm clearly a stranger in a strange land that has no fucking clue what he's doing, unlike in Anvil. So we're gonna play this the humble way, and I'm gonna head to Narcissus with no shirt on my back. And from there we will find Quoom eggs. I'm sure we can find those, and Skyrender venom. And if I happen to come across Quoon on the way, cool. But in the meantime, I am going to scout out once we get established here. There's a Daedric ruin there, another tomb down there. Oh my gosh, the sights are wonderful. It killed the Golden Saint I summoned to Pokemon fight. Wow, okay. Yeah, damn, son. You played Grasping Fortune before, Zoo. You died like an Inwa. Do you not know about the most powerful... Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're good. Actually, that was my first time. I knew they were strong. But again, I'm fucking level 18. I'm level 18. But if it's killing Golden Saints, yeah, that's pretty mighty. I've killed Drew Queens before with this character. This is quite humbling, honestly. What's this down here? Oh, is that a... That's just a ranch I saw. Yeah, no, we're not getting off-road. No. We're sticking to the plan this time. We gotta get to Narcissus. A lot of the Narcissus content is for like level 20 plus. Ah, okay. Alright. So this is actually a pretty good time to be here then. Because I do like a challenge. I just didn't expect right across the border to get my asshole handed to, get my head punched out through my ass, guys. I just did not expect that. Like, I'm getting my asshole handled right now. It is not great. Lots to paint here, though. No Quoom. And more bounty. Neat. Not a great first impression of the Shinathi, I have to say. Not that it's their fault, but I'm blaming them for this. I shouldn't have got embroiled in all this. The second 8 Bones Temple quest caused me to burn 10 exclusive healing potions as a level 19 character with Goldbrand and 70 points of armor. Damn. Yeah, I have 31 points of armor because I actually left some of my equipment at home. I have 2 pauldrons. I actually have 2 Daedric pauldrons that I left at home. Just because I wanted to come in here with a little bit of a challenge, and boy, I'm getting it. So I'm like, yeah, I'll go in less armored. That was a mistake. So we're gonna tuck our tail, and we're just heading to Narcissus. TR team, you have humbled me. Do not attempt to do caution milk if you stumble across it. Okay. Noted. We're in big boy territory. Get your big slow ass over here to get some. Ooh, that's pretty. That's very pretty. Be right back. Gonna go make a coffee and drink while watching you walk to Narcissus, yeah? I can see Daedric ruins poking out. It's so cool. Did I read that correctly, or are we at Sherpal Shirai? Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. That's so neat. I think we're going to paint that, guys. I think we're going to have to paint that from the cliff. Very cool. We just need to find the good vantage point to set up. Don't interrupt my painting. Go away. Shoo. Actually, down there's a better vantage. Okay. We're going to go down there. We're going to do it from there. Oh! Hello, sir. You're a hunter. Do you happen to be Shanathi? Different Shanathi clans have different customs. The Nassar from Yandaran are war-loving. The Usiran are willing to trade and tolerate outsiders more. The Hunza are skilled fighters, but their isolation is not eager to interact with others. The Ganatu are, well, unusual, devoted to their cult, and with a particular connection to Skyrenders. Then there's the Sharkali, who are deeply connected to all ancient Shanathi traditions. Okay. So, this is a Shanathi hunter right here.
Wealth beyond measure.
Are we close to a Shanathi outpost? Are we? Let's press forward a little bit here, real quick, just to see. What in the blue hell are you? Dust beetle. Not that strong. Okay, I saw a Shanathi hunter, but I'm not seeing a Shanathi camp. Looks like Morrowind also has a rat problem. There's some Quoom. Is this a ranch? Veery Ranch, okay. Hello, sir. I mean no harm. I don't know you. What do you want? Just looking for some advice.
I stopped by the Arboster's shop the last time I was in Shipplesherry. He charges a fortune, but with how bad the Skyrander attacks have been getting, it might be worth the investment.
Oh, we got an arbalist in Shipplesherry. That's cool. I do need some ranged attacks. That's very cool. Alright, here's some Quoom. Do we have any Quoom eggs? That's what we're looking for. I don't see any. Oh, but Narcissus is right there. Okay. We'll just take the scenic route to Narcissus then. Welcome back, Moscow. We're taking a little bit of a scenic route to Narcissus right now. Mold. Yeah, we're going to stay away from dungeons for now. These streams do help me appreciate how massive TR is. I see you doing really cool things I didn't even know were in mods sometimes. Yeah, me too. And then at the same time, you have no clue about things I thought were really obvious. Got slightly busy. Just goes to show how much work goes into this. Welcome back, Pyro. Yeah, it's, you can... several people can play the game entirely different ways and come to entirely different adventurous conclusions. It's incredibly deep. What in the fuck is that? Oh, okay, I've seen, yeah, Rogue Nick sound. Okay. Boy, for being a place along the Gold Road, there sure is a wildlife problem here. We're getting close, though. Yeah, it's amazing this how humbled I was, though. The idea of just adventuring and swashbuckling my way from the border and hitting every dungeon on the way to Narcissus absolutely shattered. But there it is. There's the city itself. We're going to draw it. We're going to draw it. Oh, looks like we got a little... Uh-oh. Looks like I found, Oh, no! What happened? You're kidding me right now. You're kidding me right now. This stream has been a disaster. Disaster! You're kidding me right now. Was that the fucking Narcissus rock? Yeah, and it cost me dearly. I'm back in Anvil now. Oh my lord. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Yeah, for some reason I switched over to recall instead of my default power, and I'm back in Anvil. Hey, Flip, the other day I saw you playing a mod that looked like Alien Runes in Oblivion. What was that? So that's going to be Province Cyrodiil. So if you go to Nexus and type in Province Cyrodiil, it's a Becky and Shores release. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I'm going to fix this with COC. I'm absolutely going back. But, you know, in a way, this gives me an excuse to kind of stop and at least gather some gear. So that's good. That's in the wrong fucking place. Let's get you fixed, buddy. There we go. All right. Project Cyrodiil Naozu, they renamed it. Okay, well, you know what? Fuck it. We're full gearing up, man. That was fucking hard. Alrighty. And we need to go, and we need a fucking shirt. And we're gonna pay our bounty off. Oops. And do I want to grab the Abyssal Blade? I kind of do. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. So the entire Cyrodiil complete with Oblivion Quest and all. Yeah, no, it's a totally different spin. It's Cyrodiil, yes, in Morrowind, following Morrowind standards of writing and the Morrowind setting. So it's a much more tropical setting. And it's got its own unique quest building that is leagues better than Oblivion, honestly. It's very good. Now we just need more of it. Also, is this a player home at Anvil? I didn't realize there was one. This is Seastone House. This is a home I stole. But there is a home you can earn called Goldenrod House. Now, we're going to leave the Abyssal Blade. I think we can make do with a Daedric Sword. We're gonna make do. I don't want to fuck my vault up too much. Now we just need a fucking shirt. Is that a mod that makes items have regional price differences? It is. It's called the Buying Game. But sadly, it's script extender only, I think. Also, Vielta left the modding disk. He left the Nexus, and he took a lot of that with him. So if you want that file, I can give it to you. That one's just ESP. But yeah, sadly he left. He took all of his mods with him. There was some drama around that. It was sad. Because the guy made really good mods. Don't say that. Don't tempt me back to the script extender. Yeah, it is what it is, sadly. But I'm sure Detailed Devil will come up with something similar, if not better, at some point. That's the good news about Open Morrowind. Yeah, you got Detailed Devil over there doing the Lord's work, man. All right, we're gonna go grab a shirt real quick, and then we'll get back to fucking.
Go ahead.
Aren't mildly silly looking? Yeah, I feel you there. Motherfucker. Was not expecting this to happen, man. I know you love Morrowind, but do you give other modern Elder Scrolls games a chance, like Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon, and Avowed? I would be absolutely willing to give those a chance. I just have to pry myself off this fucking game. And it's just very hard for me because I love this so much. And this is basically the game I play. But I would absolutely, I hear Avowed is good, and I haven't heard of the other one, but it sounds fun. But I'll work those in. I play Slay the Princess every once in a while when I want to unwind. Here's the clothing store. Tainted Grail is trying to be like Skyrim. Okay. Yeah, I liked Skyrim. For what it was worth, I did like Skyrim. I thought Skyrim was good. I liked Oblivion too. They're just not the game, sadly. See, they don't have my shirt, man. They don't have my shirt. Damn. The one that looked really styling. So we're just gonna have to switch outfits. Alright, strip them off, buddy. Let's see what we got here. We'll do that. And that, maybe. There we go. That doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad. That really doesn't look bad. Maybe if I could find some slacks that are a little more grayscale. Let's look at the pants. Expensive is what we want to look at. We want to stay expensive if we can. Nope, that's the only expensive pants. Alright. Except the red ones, and I don't want those. Oh, we got some extravagant pants. Let's try those out. There we go. That's our look. Okay. Here, have the blue pants. Have the blue pants back, blue pants. Blue pants. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Well, shit. Does a skirt solve this, maybe? Not bad. Actually, not bad at all. Yes, okay. There we are. Fashion win complete. Every skirt's back. Alright. Now that we look the part adequately. Oops, wrong door. Stay shirtless, but add that red skirt with the red diamonds. That would be nice. I think that shirt looks a little too ornate to go with the armor. Something simpler. I kind of like it. It is a little too ornate, but I really like it with that skirt. That's a good setup. We'll go with it. That's fine. Jump for joy twice. We'll go pay our respects to Padrol, and we'll COC back there. Wowzers.
You speak of our clan.
Peas in the chat for Padrol, guys. Peas in the chat for Padrol. Need those peas right now. Rest in peace, sweet prince.
Yes, sir.
Noble donkey. Two Redwoods, welcome in, buddy. Yeah, we lost our donkey, man.
How are you today?
I'm doing well, Julius. Good to see you, as always. There are bunk beds upstairs you can use. No need to pay. If you want a private room, you have to check in. I really appreciate that, man. I'm here for a quick hot meal and to get the price off our head. Before we kime ourselves back to Morrowind. Man, you got a lot of stuff to talk about, buddy. Damn.
Smart thinking. I'll take care of everything.
Thank you,
Let's
sir.
hear it.
All right, I think we are good now. Let's try this again. And this time with fucking feeling. I got my adamantium crossbow with me now, and I'm fully armored at 41 armor now, you motherfuckers. You fuck yous. My shield will add even more than that. I'm in the 50s with the shield. Character skills seem kind of similar to Teldrin. Sort of, but he's more roguish. So yeah, we're looking at Longblade, Block, Marksman, Speechcraft, Sneak, then some heavy armor, unarmored, athletics, mercantile, and security. So yeah, we mix a little bit of unarmored that way because we're going to wear Daedric. And that means some of the unarmored really comes in handy for that insane weight. All right. So just so everybody's aware, this is the actual start of our adventure right now. Starting right now, time starts again. We've been in Dio's time stop for the last 2 hours, just so everybody knows. So if you're getting here, you're here in perfect timing. We got here. There's a Shinathi at Septim's Gate that needs our help. Start time. Oh, hour and 30 minutes. That's all it's been? Wow, it feels like a lot longer. Probably because I've been suffering immensely. I've dealt with an immense amount of suffering in that first go. Oh, that's super cool. That's the Othrolith Woods over there. Oh, that's cool. That is super cool. I like that. Oh, I just noticed my crossbow needs a little work done when we get to the city. We were at Narcissus, man. That's, we were there. I was getting ready to draw. And a cliff racer off in the distance. Yeah, the distance is admirable, honestly. We don't like cliff racers very much, but they are cool as part of the background paintings that we're going to be doing. I love these bridges over these spanning cliffs. Super, super cool aspect of the region. I mean, really cool stuff. Really neat. I think this might be there's a couple of mega bridges, but I don't know. I think this is one of them. No, the mega bridge I think we already crossed. And then there's the rope bridge over Sherpal Shirai that could be considered a mega bridge too. Which we're coming up on, actually. How much do you think extending the Purple Road cost the Empire? A lot of money, but probably not as much as they made. That was a very profitable road between the Empire and the Halalu, I gotta imagine. About 350. We got a Bubble Boy fan in the chat. That's awesome. 350. You have great taste in movies, sir. 350. Is this our spot? No, not really. I think down there is our spot. Down there is our spot. Well, I made it a lot of money for Nibonese merchants and the Perfidious Yellow Party. I don't know about the Empire as a state. I was actually quoting South Park. I don't know what Bubble Boy is. Oh, that's a bummer. I take my compliment back then. But you really should check out Bubble Boy if you can. It is a brick dumb stupid fucking movie, but it is a guilty pleasure. It's not a good movie, but it is a fun movie, if that makes any sense. Well, I think I remember seeing that movie a long time ago. Yeah, that's where the original Tree 50 comes from, though. Yeah, that's Tree 50's origin story. For sure. I like dumb movies too. Me too. Yeah, definitely check it out. It's good for a good. It's if you've got an hour and a half of time to fucking burn, it's a great watch. Just make sure you genuinely have the hour and a half to burn, though. I think that's pretty much perfect. What do you think, guys? Oh, the fucker stole all my paper! We're going to have to go into town to get back to this spot. They took all my paper when I crossed the border. Because they accused me of thievery, if you can even imagine such a thing. Absolute cads, these Nibonese border crossers. Watchers. The Nibonese profiled me because I'm Colovian. That's what happened. Sherpal Shirai. Alright, add paper to the things I need. Absolute cads. Aren't most of the Legionnaires in Morrowind Colovian? They are, but this one is staffed entirely by Nibonese. They tell you that too.
What are you searching for in Shippleshire? Do you require services or someone in particular?
Yep, for being a Strident. That's exactly right. We're not looking for anything but paper today, buddy. Paper or parchment, and you have paper, so we're good. Thank you so much. And we'll use the rest of our gold to buy bolts. Because there is a famed arbalist here. And this must be the guy. Master Arbalist. Nice.
What are you searching for in Shippleshire? Do you require services or someone in particular?
Tell me about yourself, Master Arbalist.
I am Servo Cantaber, a retired sharpshooter. My past is not important.
Well, let's barter. Honestly, I'll just take these orcish bolts. That seems really good. You're gonna have to do better than that, though. Even 300. Thank you. Yeah. There we are. Thank you, sir. Gems and minerals? I enjoy gems and minerals. I just don't enjoy paying for them. Looks like they've got private security.
Sarah. Go ahead.
We're not trying anything.
Welcome to Avilo's Gems and Metals, a famous enterprise of our family. If you're a prospector looking to trade off raw ore or gems you've scavenged, you've come to the right place.
I'd like to hear more about your trade.
I'm a jeweler. I create high-quality rings and amulets from precious metals and gemstones. I trade raw ore and precious stones with citizens of Shipplesherry and prospectors from the desert. After my family refines the metals and enchases the gems into jewelry, I sell them to wealthy travelers and merchants passing through our town.
See if you have anything special. Yeah, you got quite a bit of good stuff. Quite a bit of good stuff. Nothing I can't live without, and let's be honest, until I get established here, nothing I can really afford. I will come back here to sell you some of my gold ore. I've got a lot of it, actually. It's just at home in the vault. Now that we have our paper, we can go back up to that cliffside and paint Shipplesherry. Okay. I guess it depends on the Gwar whether they're friendly or not, because that Gwar certainly seemed friendly. That's also not a bad shot, but the other shot's better. Right there. We know how to frame a shot, fam. I want to get the iconic bridge in the shot if we can. Let's get out of that and back up a little bit, or get a little bit higher up. There we go. Still have the Gwar in the shot. Let's try this now. Oh, yeah. It's regrettable that the Gwar can't be in the shot, but that's okay. Nope, 3 seems good. Transparency. Let's knock that down. Let's knock saturation to 50. Ooh. That's pretty good, but I don't want it to be 50. Maybe 20? Give it a little bit more color. Oh, that's contrast I'm fucking with the wrong thing. God damn it, Zoo. There we go. 20. There we are. Let's take contrast high typically with these. Yeah, maybe not that high. Maybe 70. Maybe 65. Nope, we want the sky. All right. Voila. Onward we go. You look like you need help. Soon. We must get established first, Bill. Before we choose to help anyone else. Phil, what's going on, buddy? Finally up and about, eh? We left you behind. You're an anvil, buddy. We'll come back for you eventually. Oh, there it is. The big city. But we need to be up there to paint. We can paint from the guard tower. That's fine. Might even offer us a better view. They're like, great, another tourist. Another tourist. Actually, that's a pretty based ass picture. Not gonna lie. I was wasted by that beautiful woman. We stayed in bed all day. Worry not, I can catch up. I'm a world hopper. Excellent. Well, I don't even have to come back for you then. I'll just see you here. You are still expected to fulfill your duties, mind you. Oh, that's a hell of a shot. That's a hell of a shot. That gets the whole... Man! Okie dokie. Oh, we're absolutely painting right now. Oh, no, that's no good. Oh, that's vibrant. I kind of like that. A little less, though. There we go, right there. I really don't want to fuck that up, to be honest with you. I think that's fucking perfect, almost. Well... There it is. Okay. Narcissus, City of Dreams. To commemorate our first visit here. I hope you don't mind, good sir. Dirty Dan showed me a magic card in Punch Rule. Yeah, we all need that magic card. 100%. But for now, we need to find an alchemist because we are here on business. What's that? Slave market? Absolutely no thank you. How did he make that? I don't know. He might be here in the chat. You might be able to ask him. He was here earlier. But that would be a really good question because I think there's like an art way. But yeah, Padrul has his whole graphics and Padrul looks good. He looks like he's doing very well in Aetherius. I'll tell you. We'll definitely have to check the bazaar out at some point. Right now, I just need a good old-fashioned alchemist, though. Is what we're looking for. Ah, so we haven't gone down that street yet. Okay. Let's head that way. Ah, there it is. Nope, that's an enchanter. And we've been that way, but we haven't been this way. Okay. Yes. Yeah, there's just no alchemist. Okay. At least not that I see. Enchanter. Outfitter. Yeah, there's no alchemist. Okay. Mage. Let's go see the bazaar. Oh, that's not the bazaar. That's the laborer's hall. Purple lantern. There's the Grand Bazaar. Okay.
What is it, Sarah?
What's she doing here?
Also, absolutely worth painting. It's going to be a painting stream, guys. It's going to be a Bob Ross kind of affair for us. We're about out of paper. Darn. Shucky darns. Shucky darns. Let's call it that. So add a happy little guar. And since everyone needs a friend, we'll add 50 cliff racers. Lantern painting looks really cool. Yeah, I'm very excited for that one. Now let's look for someone who might actually sell some potions. Ooh, alien stuff.
My prices. Welcome to the Grand Bazaar. I know the selection can be overwhelming, so please take your time browsing.
You are just a spice merchant. You don't have what we're looking for, but... Ooh. Very nice. Shoes. Let's head down. This place is colorful. Let's steal some things. We're trying to make a first impression for now. But soon. And speaking of which, I'll be right back. My teeth are floating. I'll be returning, guys. Rest assured, though, Phil, we will absolutely be scoping out some vaults once we finish our first mission. But as a mercenary, we never leave a job undone.
Welcome. Traveling through the Shipple Shin wilderness can be difficult without potions of jump and levitation. I also have quality potions of resist poison, cure paralysis, and healing for sale to help protect you from the local fauna.
How about Skyrender Venom and Whom Eggs? Doesn't look like they have that. Quumeg! Ah! There's a Quumeg.
Greetings.
Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking and see if we can find a good Shinathi merchant real quick. Armor, no. Well, we do need to get some repair hammers to fix our equipment, so let's stop by there real quick.
If you're looking for quality armor, then my bone mold won't disappoint. I'm well versed in crafting many of its styles, especially those popular outside the great houses.
Just some repair stuff for now. We're fairly well versed in repairing for ourselves.
What is this about?
Well, no need to be so rude. Our business is concluded. Good day, madam. All right, let's head down here.
Outlander, what do you want?
Plenty to see, even more to buy. Welcome to the Grand Bazaar.
Skyrender venom. Nope. The hunter might have some. That's kind of neat. Like a music instrument guy. Here's an alchemist. Let's shoot our shot. Skyrender venom? No. Let's check the hunter. Maybe he's got some.
You won't find better quality meats or hides elsewhere in Narcissus. I also have a small selection of light armor made from the game I hunt for sale.
Thresher Claw. Ooh, that looks like a good trophy. Skyrender Venom, and there it is. I thought the hunter might have some. We're smart like that. We're smart like that, chat. Okay. Well, what time do we have? It's 8 p.m., so it's time to... We'll look around town a little bit, get a feel for the town, and then it's probably time to shut in for the night before we make our way back to Septum's Gate. But it has been an eventful first day in Narcissus, I shall tell you guys that.
What is it, Sarah?
Alright, so we had a place called the Purple Lantern I scouted out. That's where we'll stay once we get done gallivanting around town. So let's get a guide to Narcissus. It's our first time here.
Welcome to Narcissus. You're among friends here. What can a friend do for you?
Ooh, glass battle axe! That's what we like to see. Is it stealable? That's the only question. In the meantime, that's a limeware bowl, and we want to take that back to Cyrodiil with us. So, squad goals as we make our fortune here, guys. We are absolutely going to get that limeware bowl. That's a big bowl for lots of pearls and diamonds. Get that for me. I love glass. We're going to try. We're going to see if it's stealable. But what did we come in here for, actually? I forgot. What did we come in here for? Oh my goodness. Came in the store. Oh, Guide to Narcissus. Which they don't have. Alright, let's take a quick peek around here.
What is this about?
I'm just looking. Shouldn't leave your ebony bracers around, though. Of course, there's a guard literally right there. Damn. And of course, the ebony axe is locked up. Right there. Yeah, ain't no way. Let me take the boots off, see if that helps. Sometimes it does. Ain't no way. Maybe hide behind this. Oh, okay. There it is. So with telekinesis, we can do this, chat. With telekinesis, we can do this one. So we will definitely come back for a heist there. Was the bowl on that table up there? Oh, was it? I totally missed that if that's the case. No, it wasn't. No, but good thinking. It's definitely worth double checking. Yeah, the expensive stuff, aside from what's right on the counter, is going to be right back here. But we'll be able to get that. With telekinesis, we'll be able to get in there. I'm a very good locksmith. Yeah, just a plate, yeah. Alrighty, let's see if we can't find someone who will sell us a guide to Narcissus, though, before we head uptown. So we just need a general merchant's what we're looking for. Not an outfitter, no. We want a general merchant. Maybe back this way. Right there. Imports. That's not gonna... Well, maybe. Outfitter. No. Slave market. Fuck no. Let's try the import. Imports might have something for foreigners. Like a guide.
Welcome to Narcissus. You must have some questions. Are you looking for someone in particular? Trying to find a specific place? Want the latest rumors? Just ask.
Guide to Narcissus, please? You would think everybody would carry that, but alas. We're going to need a bookstore. Which, of course, the Grand Bazaar has a bookstore. What am I doing? The Grand Bazaar has a fucking bookstore. Back to the Grand Bazaar. Oh, there's a general trader, right? Outfitter. Ah! Alright, fuck it. Back to the Grand Bazaar.
What is it, Sarah?
I know I'm back. I look stupid, but we gotta make this work. I want my fucking guide to Narcissus. We're a noob. We just got here.
You may speak.
Just out of customs. I love orcish booksellers. That's
You in town?
awesome.
Well, let me give you a grand welcome to our grand city. This is Narcissus, council seat of House Lalu, but many of us just call it Lalu. What brings you around?
I'm hoping you have a guide that can help me. I'm new to the city, man. Guide to Narcissus District? He's got all three guides. Lerna-Hole. We'll get this one, because this is all part of the region. And Narcissus District. There we are. Maybe that'll let me know where the Shanathi are, too, because I would like to meet them.
Be quick, and many.
Now, that's the kind of orc greeting we expect. That's perfect. All right, let's go. Let's go. We've got a few hours. We've got approximately 3 hours before we have to be turning in. Let's go explore the town and get some landmarks. It's an odd loading screen, but okay. There we are. So there's a healer up here. More shops along the road. Oh, I bet that goes up to where the wealthy and the influential are. We'll definitely be scoping out some vaults up there. Oh, the moon is beautiful tonight. Very cool. Let's walk the waterfront. This should be a nice way to kind of take a look all around the city, shouldn't it? Is that an Altmer ship dock? That is. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. This is a city that is only slightly behind Anvil in wealth. Anvil, of course, has far more wealth than Narcissus, but it's close from what I gather. It is genuinely close. Now we're in the old quarter. I mean, you can't expect many places to actually compete with Colovian chauvinism. Not at all, Moscow. I mean, you can hardly expect a eastern city to compete with the likes of Anvil. Come now. Although I am impressed from what I am seeing, I will say that. Looks like we have a Chapel of Zenithar well established. Which, if I were going to serve anyone in the cult, it would be Zenithar. We found the Guild of Mages. 4 1/4. That is a... My, that even puts the... I have to say that... That puts the Anvil Mages Guild a run for its money, I would say. Wow. That is rather impressive. Heron Hall, I suppose this is where we would go for bounties. For bounty hunting in the area. Considering how much he likes to draw and collect art, surely his favorite of the divines is Dibella. I do like Dibella. Being from Anvil, I of course enjoy Dibella. I'm not a religious sort, honestly, though. But absolutely. 100%. Catacombs. Yeah, always a consideration.
Wealth beyond measure.
Yeah, I like things of beauty, artifacts, things of that nature, 100%. And I like wealth. So yeah, Dibella and Zenithar. But yeah, I would be a heathen if I was from Anvil proper and didn't appreciate Dibella. Dibella is also the dominant cult, of my hometown, correct. But there's some good stealing in there. I'm sure there is. I'm very, very excited for those opportunities. I am getting a bit peckish, though. A Heron Hall we've already been to. So let's work our way around this district. Ensure we're not missing anything. I would like to find the Fighters Guild and the Thieves Guild, if possible. We'll continue our journey this way, it would seem. Last drop, potentially a place to spend the night. We've got a pawn shop. Is that what I think it is up there? Is that Narcissus' famous arena? Fighters Guild. Fantastic. We will meet some of the movers and the shakers on our next adventure in the city. But we want to go up and see this arena next. I have to see it. First Family Manor. Mark that on our calendars, chat. We will definitely be going there. A bonesmith. A bookseller. I honestly think that Narcissus might have more shops even than Anvil. A jeweler. Got some guild halls for the guilds or tongs. And then it looks like this loops back around to the waterfront in the foreign quarter. Yes, it does. Okay. What time? Oh, no, no, no! This is dangerous. I really wish there was something that we could do to stop from reverting to some of these main powers. Because it can absolutely be catastrophic. Character arc of this playthrough is going to be him acknowledging that Narcissus is richer than Anvil. No, not at all, good sir. That's what you claim is simply impossible. Why would you even say such a thing? Narcissus richer than Anvil. Ha! Never have I heard one speak so much like a fool. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh my, this is very impressive. Goodness. Imperial Consulate. Wow. Halalu Theater. So looks like they have a theater here. Might want to say before you have another incident like that one tavern several videos ago where you were playing some game and stole something and angered the whole room. Oh, you were there for that. Yeah, that was the Salty Futox, which is a place that we don't talk about because it's a piece of shit. And we're far, far away from the likes of it. 8 Bones Temple. That sounds ominous. I don't know. I confess I know very little about the Dunmer's superstitious beliefs, so I look forward to exploring that and getting to know more about their culture.
What is it, Sarah?
Measure Hall. Is this the equivalent of Goldstone to these people? That was the video that made me decide to subscribe. Yeah, fuck the Salty Futox. It's a sore subject. We don't talk about the Salty Futox, except to say fuck the Salty Futox. 0 out of 0 would not recommend. I will have my revenge one day. This is a house? That is not a house. What? That's ridiculous. This is a house. This is a house? That's redonkulous. That is hard to believe. Okay. That's a house. One more place I'd like to check out, but we got to find lodging. Hi, Halalu Parcelroth. Stormlord, Fortune's champion, warred among the Cyrodiilic lords in the west and brought great wealth back to House Halalu, preparing the way for Great House Halalu's preeminence in the new age of peace and prosperity. It looks as if he wielded an ebony broadsword to me there. Yeah, that's a video that most people are very fond of. Like, they really love the Salty Futtox video. That was poor Teldrin that had to deal with that. Yep, this is the arena. Excellent. We'll certainly be partaking in the arenas games. That much I can tell you all. Okay. And I do need to save, just in case. I think I already did, but we're gonna double tap that save, because this is Morrowind and anything can happen. All right, let's go find lodgings.
What is it, Sarah?
That's a house. I don't know whether to be aghast or impressed, honestly. We don't need barristers. Still sure Anvil is richer? Of course, good sir. Again, let's not be ridiculous about this, shall we? But they certainly have a vastly different distribution of wealth than we have in the West. That's the explanation behind it. Certainly not everyone is certainly that is the main rich person in the town, right? I'm certain there's not more ultra wealthy people such as that. Well, let's be saying when he sees the inside of the second family manor. This place is probably new, Rich, flaunting it all over the place. Yes, that's right. That's right. Two Redwoods knows. He understands. Yeah, will he still be saying that when he sees the inside of the second family manor? Now you've got me curious. Especially as someone who has a penchant for pilfering at times. When I can get away with it. Narusa Manor? Another manor home? House Lalu. Seventh Family Manor? See, it has smaller manor homes, but yeah, these are nothing compared to what we saw up there. I will say this for them. The Halalu certainly seem to know how to make money. And for that, we're going to be interested. We find ourselves in the Ink and Ingot. Editorial, House Halalu Culture. We should probably read this. Art and Culture in House Halalu by Crassius Curio, Counselor of Great House Halalu, Vivek City, Vardenfell District. Though a Cyrodiil by birth, I have been blessed to hold a seat on the Halalu Council for many years in that time. I have seen our great house weather the tribulations of time with a unique strength and determination. Indeed, our position is unique amongst the five great houses. House Endora holds fast to the temple, while House Redoran continues to arm itself for a war that will never come. House Dress was humbled by the Arnesian War, but rather than adapt to changing times, they still cling to their slaves and their crops, for they have nothing else, and the Telvanni Magisters, as always, care little for what happens outside their fungal towers. After 4 centuries, Morrowind still remains, in the Imperial imagination, a second-rate backwater. Well, Are we wrong? Are we wrong? While the other 4 houses occupy themselves with their own concerns, only Halalu is left to build a prosperous future for this land as a true imperial province. Well, kudos, bravo to House Halalu for embracing modernity. Sons of our house hold the throne in Mournhold and the Dukedom of Vardenfell. The Imperial Proconsul holds court with us in Narcissus. The Empire is the future, and so is House Halalu. I like the cut of these folks' jib. The Empire is the future, and so is House Halalu. I can get behind this. Yet despite our clear mandate to lead Morrowind into the new era of commerce and collaboration, House Halalu continues to be weighed down by conservative ideologies. We could instead become a beacon of high culture in this province. With our influence, we can bring not only the material riches of the rest of the Empire to Morrowind, but the cultural riches as well. Breton sculpture, Khajiit tapestry, Nibonese philosophy. I'll let that one slide. The greatest works of the greatest minds of... I can't believe they didn't mention Calovia. The greatest works of the greatest minds of Tamriel could flow through Narcissus like the waters of the Thyr, if only we let them. And that flow would not only be inward, but outward. The austere beauty, the synthesis of natural and artificial that defines Dunmer architecture and stonecraft is beyond compare, yet almost unheard of in the Western Empire. This is not only a shame for the Outlanders who will never experience the vibrant cultural heritage of this land. I'm here, aren't I? But also for our own citizens. A thriving marketplace for Dunmer art and culture would not only enrich the people of this province, but enrich the spirit of every citizen beyond our borders. We have a choice to make. In the great conversation that is the Empire, the Dunmer voice has been silent for too long. It falls to House Halalu to speak up, and when we speak, shall we speak only in defense of the Dunmer coin purse? Or shall we speak also in defense of the Dunmer spirit, the Dunmer mind, the Dunmer worldview? Let us redouble our commitment to the arts in Morrowind, and we shall deserve the position which fortune has given us. Editor's note. A patron of the arts, Counselor Curio is himself known and celebrated dramatist. Currently occupied with his latest production, any interested investors or collaborators are encouraged to contact Counselor Curio directly at his manor in Halalu Canton in Vivek City. The editorial board thanks Counselor Curio for his generous contributions to the Echo. I very much want to meet this Counselor Curio. I think he and I might be able to forge a very fruitful partnership. He seems like a swell guy. I would like to meet him.
Why should I tell him? What's he done for me lately?
You are drunk, madam, and I do not wish to converse with you.
Welcome to Ink and Ingot. What'll it be? Some fine grief? Some rustic mast? Or are you looking for Cyrodiilic brandy and wine?
We've had Cyrodiilic brandy. I would like to try the local stuff. We have Grief, Manus, Masta, or Goya. Let's do Masta.
Tell your friends about this place. Did you say something?
I will, but for now, cheers to new adventures. Ugh. Ugh. Bad. Anyway, let's see what we got. Let's play, sorry I'm quiet, I'm looking at Magic the Gathering cards, sleeves. I hear Dragon Shield is the best. I've always felt House Halalu were more a business house compared to the others, kind of like a corporation. Yeah, he's the guy that wrote the Lusty Argonian Maid. Oh, he's famous even in Cyrodiil.
Welcome to Ink and Ingot. What'll it be? Some fine grief? Some rustic mast? I don't have beds for rent here. You should probably try the quarter. Just go down the stairs outside and continue south along the harbor. But how about a drink first?
Well, we had the drink, so we're just gonna go. the stairs. And to the right. First night in Narcissus. Big place, though. It'll be like learning Anvil all over again. Golden Dragon Inn. This will be our place then.
Welcome, traveler. This is the Gold Dragon Inn, a place of the Empire's glory in these foreign lands. I've got soft beds and fine food and drink. Why don't you stay a while?
Huzzah! Will do. Tell me about yourself. How did you end up here in Narcissus, good Imperial?
I'm Asius Tarlo, the proprietor of the Gold Dragon Inn.
And I'll take a bed.
Good choice. Our rooms are cleaner and tidier than those of any other inn in Narcissus. You're welcome to stay here for 30 gold a night.
30 gold? That's 3 times what most folks charge. Are you like the advocate of this place? Okay.
Your room is downstairs, at the end of the hall and on the left. Please check out by this time tomorrow, unless you plan to extend your stay.
Perhaps. We'll soon be joining a guild, though, and then it won't matter. Imperial treasure stolen? Is the Empire in Morrowind under a coordinated, covert attack? This seems to be the implication of a series of recent break-ins. Wow, to the Imperial institutions in both Old Ebonheart and Ebonheart on Vardenfell. While guards reportedly managed to fend off a burglary in the Ebon Tower vaults, Brigan stole a precious, ancient cuirass and sword in the care of the Imperial Legion on Vardenfell. What's worse, the offenders are rumored to have been traitors from within the Legion itself. If outside enemies are now combining forces with treasonous elements in the Imperial ranks, this surely heralds dangerous times for the Empire in the East. However, when asked to comment, Lord General Cecilia Vetrix of the Morrowind Imperial Legion denied that citizens should be concerned. There is no need for undue alarm. We have no evidence that these attacks were in any way connected. Rest assured, these are simple thieves who will quickly be apprehended, and the treasures will soon be returned to the rightful possession of the Emperor Uriel the Septim VII. Long may be his reign. We can only wish good fortune to the Imperial Legion as it seeks to recover the lost artifacts. Rob him for charging so much, boss. I say that's a crime. If there's anything to steal, we certainly shall. We do have a couple rooms to explore tomorrow. Alrighty, let's get some good sleep. We'll do 8 hours. We'll get something to eat and drink. And we'll head back to Septim's Pass to help our dear friend. Not forget about him like some folks do. Oh, almost forgot to eat. Don't do that, good sir.
We rent beds. I have some goods for barter. What do you want?
Tasty soup, please. And we'll take a look and see what you've got here. I've not heard of Shalago. That's new. But not quite high-end enough for myself. Yeah, it looks like I have everything here, so. Alright, time to head back. Now there should be a silt strider here somewhere that can at least get us up to Sherpal Shirai. And from there we can take the caravan back to Septim's Gate is the plan. We want to stay in the foreign quarter, so this way maybe? There's a silt strider. Perfect. I've heard of these bugs. I'm very excited to try one out. This will be my first time. Is that a dead man? I hope he's alright. I hope he's just sleeping.
Why, hello, looking to leave Narcissus? Or would you be willing to run an errand for me? I've been meaning to check in on my friend, Venoni Felder.
One job at a time. Oh, you only go to Halernihol. You don't go where I need to go. Okay, I suppose we're walking then. First time, well, not quite yet. We're not going to Halernihol. So we're going to have to head the other direction towards Sherpal Shirai. Yes, indeed. Not quite yet.
You may speak.
I feel like we're heading the wrong way. We need to get back on the purple road. Ah, here we go. This way. Gotcha. Yeah, that's it. And we found the Fighters Guild on the way out. Perfect. Right by this very nicely garnished gazebo. This is marvelous. Absolutely marvelous.
Welcome to Narcissus. You're among friends here. What can a friend do for you?
What is your destination, sir?
I can take you west to Shibbolshaire or south to Stormgate Pass.
We're not going to Stormgate. We're going to Septim's Gate, so we'll go to Sherpal Shirai for now.
Looking to leave Shibbolshaire? Let me and my Gwar bring you to your destination.
Yes, please.
I can take you east to the market quarter of Narcissus, west to Septim's Gate Pass, or north to Lurenhall.
let's go to Septum's Gate Pass.
Please hurry and get the ingredients for the Shinafi remedy. Do you have the ingredients for me?
I do.
Thank you. Now just let me have those. I'll mix them like so. Then down the hatch. Ah, the pain is already subsiding. It shouldn't be long before I can pass the sapphires and give them to the guard here. Then I'll finally be free from this cell. Please allow me to thank you properly. Meet me in the encampment of my people, the Hunza, and I'll teach you some things about Shinafi remedy that may be of use to you.
Sure.
Our people have lived in the Red Canyons for thousands of years. We prefer to be left alone, and the settled Dunmer have learned to respect that. Though they do not understand the land as we do, we can find common ground with them through our shared worship of Amzadi.
And the remedy worked?
As I said, I'll teach you some useful tricks if you meet me at the encampment of my people, the Hunza. We are the Shinafi of the Western Canyons. Our encampment is located north of Septum's Gate Pass.
North.
High in the canyons. Thank you for helping me. I owe you my life.
You're welcome, sir. I hope your reward is worth it. Before I talk to this other guy, do I have a bounty? I do not.
The prisoner looks better already. Whatever you did seems to have done the trick. I'm just relieved he isn't dead. Once he, expels those sapphires, I'll get him processed so he can go home.
Sounds good. So for our next adventure, it looks like we are going to try to find the Hunza. Oh, and he marked it. Excellent. Hunza Camp. So our next excursion will be to the north. We'll go ahead and call it here for today. And either later on, a little bit later tonight, or early tomorrow morning, we'll start again. Anew.
If a few words can help, I'd be happy to talk.
But our adventure proceeds. I'm certain we'll find even more things to draw and more adventures to be had. Sounds a bit like a trap to me. It could be, and if it is, they'll all be killed. So, if that's the way they want it, that's the way they shall have it. But I trust him. I saved his life, after all.
Happy to help. What's your problem?
Have a good one, guys. Take care now.